Here we'll be looking at graphing on coordinate planes. Now, you may be used to seeing graphs that have an x-axis and a y-axis and numbers going right and up. We're going to be looking at that, but we're going to be looking at graphs that are both positive and have negative numbers. So, if we remember how we graph a coordinate, we have x then y, which means we go usually right then up. When we have this type of graph, we'd go right then up. Here, because we have positive and negative, what we do is first we think this number tells us we go either right or left, and then y tells us we either go up or down. If we go right and up, both of these numbers are positive, but when we go to the left, then we have negative numbers for x, and when we go down, we have negative values for y. So looking, we have four separate areas of our graph. The first part would be considered quadrant 1, where x and y are both positive. If we go over here, we'll notice that as we go to the left, x will be negative, y will be positive. If we go down here, both are negative, and then here, x is positive, but if we go down, then y is negative. So let's take a look at how to do this on a graph. So here we have 6 points that we're needing to graph, A through F. So we'll look at these, and remember that it is sideways, then up and down. So point A is 5, 2. That tells us we're going to go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 2, 1, 2. And our point will go there, and we'll label that point A. So that is like graphing for any positive number. Now we just have a bigger graph. But let's look at some of the others that have negative numbers. B is -2, 3. So first we're going -2, so left 2, then up 3. 1, 2, 3. And our point is here. We'll label that point B. Next, point C is 1, so that's positive. Sideways to the right 1, but -4. So that means instead of going up, we're going to go down 4 to -4. Put our point and label that. If they're both negative, D is -2, -3. We'll go left 2, down 3. And also, what if one of them is 0? Let's take a look at that. E is 0, -2. So remember sideways, this is telling us we don't go sideways at all, but we go down 2. So we put our point here, down 2 from the center, and that is E. And our last point, 3, 0, tells us we will go sideways to the right 3, but we will not go up or down. So we put our last point there. 3, 0 is F. So we can see how we can take points and put them on a graph even when we have positives and negatives. Let's also look at how we can take these and take points and make them into a coordinate. So point X, we need to figure out what coordinate this is. So we ask ourselves, what direction are we going? First, what is sideways? We have to go left 4. So that means our X is -4. And we don't have to go up or down at all. So that would mean this is 0. Next, we'd look at point Y and figure out how far over are we going. Looking, it is 2 over to the right, so +2, and then we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's -4. And last, point Z, which we don't have a point Z, so we'll put one here. First, left or right, we go left 1, so -1, and then we go up 4, so -1, 4. So we've seen we can take points and put them into coordinates, or coordinates and put them into points, remembering that the first number tells us left or right, then the second number tells us up or down. Now take a look at the practice activity and practice that on your own.